YouTube, what's going on? Andrew Darling here. It's been a minute. It's been a few minutes actually. So what the heck has been going on with me? A lot. So the bar results for the July 2019 group came out last week. Today's the 23rd of September. It's actually my son's 9th birthday. I'm still working at the public defender's office here in Orange County, and I am also running for Orange County Sheriff. So I'm running for Orange County Sheriff on a reform platform. Criminal justice reform is something that's incredibly important to me, incredibly personal to me, and that's what I decided to do. So there's 4 people in the race right now. The other 3 are career law enforcement officers. I am a military veteran, an attorney, public defender, assistant public defender, and y'all, I'm so excited. So why post the video now? I've been silent on the channel for so long. I wanted to congratulate everybody who has passed this bar exam from the summer, but I also wanted to let everybody know what I've been up to. So I've been looking at a lot of different petty offenses, municipal ordinances, stuff like that. I've been looking at that very, very deeply and trying to figure out a way to combat the continued prosecution of folks for incredibly, incredibly minor offenses. Being in the park after hours, camping, sleeping on the street. So, and I've been really, really fascinated with where the sort of intersection is of homelessness and poverty and these petty offenses. There was an amazing symposium this weekend that was down in Miami, so I had an opportunity to go back to the University of Miami School of Law for the weekend, which was phenomenal. It's something that I kind of miss Miami sometimes, but Orange County is home for me. Orlando is home for me. I'm incredibly excited. I just wanted to put this out there to let you guys know I am still working at the public defender's office, still working at county court. I've had a chance to do a couple fun things. I've done one VOP hearing, which came back not guilty, that the violation was not willful or intentional. I've done a motion to suppress that was granted. I have not had a trial yet. I am 5+ months in, and I have not had a trial. So it's not for lack of effort. I have 50-ish. Plus or minus 5 null process. So these are cases that I had set for trial and they got dropped. So it's not that I'm some fantastic lawyer. Some of them we did some pretty good work on. Some of them it's just the state couldn't prove their case. And when we know the state can't prove their case, you know, it's ultimately the client's decision. But, you know, if they're willing to go to trial and we know the state can't prove their case, they don't have to take a plea to something they didn't do. And that's incredibly important to me. That's part of the sort of criminal justice reform movement that I want to be a part of. And now I've talked about law school. I've talked about all the folks that have recently passed the bar exam. Our office here in Orange County had a phenomenal pass rate for our interns. But I want to talk very briefly about why I'm running for Orange County Sheriff. So I decided that if I want to have the biggest impact possible on the people of Orange County, the folks that I grew up with. Y'all, I'm from here. I grew up in Orlando, went to elementary, middle, and high school here. I mean, Orlando's been a huge part of my life, my entire life. And coming back here in 2017 to intern at the public defender's office and then commuting my whole third year of law school back and forth from Orange County down to Miami, it really let me know that this is the place I'm supposed to be. As some of you guys know, I worked on Mayor Gillum's campaign, Mayor Andrew Gillum, for governor last year in the state of Florida. We were unsuccessful. We came up less than half of 1 percentage point short in a state where 8.1 or 8.2 million people voted. I think we lost by 33 or 34,000 votes. Such a small number. And the more I learn, the more cases that I have the experience with here at the Public Defender's Office, the more that I just understand and come to appreciate how broken our system is. Our system is broken at a foundational level. Our system and the way it churns out bodies and the way it impacts people of all colors, but particularly black and brown folks in poor neighborhoods, the way that it impacts people so disproportionately, the only way to change that is to jump in at the very foundation of the system and change it there. So that's my plan, is to get in at the foundation of the criminal justice system in law enforcement, bring the skill set that I have from my time in the military, my time as an Orange County resident, and my time as an attorney, and come in and fix the broken processes not make arresting drug users a priority, not make arresting people, full custodial arrest, taking them to jail for driving offenses where nobody's injured, not taking kids to jail, not ever putting children in handcuffs like we've seen recently in Orlando and in Orange County, as well as a run-in that my son had with Orange County deputies back in December at 8 years old. So I just want to put that out there. I really appreciate you guys. I know I haven't put out any content in the last 5 months, 6 months, really, since I started working and got those bar results. So I just want to put something out there. This topic is incredibly important to me. It's incredibly personal for me. And it's impacts so many people's lives throughout the state of Florida, throughout the country, and most specifically here in Orange County. People that I know, people that I'm friends with, have spent a lot of time in jail, and a couple friends have spent a lot of time in prison for offenses that they probably committed. But it's like at the end of the day, when they get out, are they in an equal situation to what they were beforehand? Are they better off? Are they worse off? And how do we think about that as a society in big level pictures like that? So as sheriff, I do not have the ability to change the law. That is for the legislature. What I do have the ability to do is prioritize what is important in the best interest of the people of Orange County. That's what I plan on doing. If you guys want, you can go check me out, andrewdarling.com. Super easy to know, super easy to remember. You can follow me on all the social medias at Reform Sheriff. It's just Reform, R-E-F-O-R-M, Sheriff, S-H-E-R-I-F-F. Go follow me there. That's Twitter, Instagram. You can find me on Facebook. If you would like to donate to my campaign, I appreciate it. It's incredibly important to me. Most of the folks on here are probably law school students, so I'm not expecting a $1,000 donation. Frankly, I'm not expecting a donation. If you're willing to, and you can drop $25, $50, $100 on the campaign, I greatly, greatly appreciate it. This is going to take a grassroots effort from inside Orange County and outside of Orange County, because this is the pain point in our system. We talk a lot about progressive state attorneys and what they can do. And here in Orange County, we have a really, really good one. Aramis Ayala, she's put in a bunch of policies that have really helped to impact some of these disparities and have really helped to stop putting people in scenarios where they have to choose between a guilty plea or going home or fighting their case. So there's a lot of problems. We can talk about all the way up to the death penalty. We can talk about cash bail. We can talk about mandatory minimums. There's all these different things that we can talk about. We can talk about electing state attorneys, judges, all these different things. But at the end of the day, there's not a case that goes to the state attorney's office that didn't first deal with law enforcement. So what I want to do is go in and regain that trust in our communities. I don't believe a career law enforcement officer can go into any elected law enforcement position, or appointed for that matter, and regain the trust of a community. I just don't believe it. You've been part of a system, you've been grown, promoted in, and dealt with that system for so long, the people are not going to trust you. It has to take somebody from the outside, like myself, and I'm sure there's going to be lots of other candidates nationwide who are going to be really, really good candidates to take over a sheriff's office. I want to change the criminal justice system from its very foundation. I'd appreciate your help with that. Best case scenario, you donate money. Absolute worst case scenario, you just go follow me on social media and see what kind of a fun journey this takes. So guys, I appreciate it.